Fuck, it's Friday. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, because of course we are back with the one and the only Frank Zappa, because it is Frank Friday. Once again, my friends, time flies when you're having fun. That was a lot of F's. We're going to be listening to Dinah-Moe-Humm off of Overnight Sensation. I don't think we've done anything from this album, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Let me check real quick. No, we did Montana. Oh, so my very first song ever by Frank Zappa was from this album. So, we've come full circle, my friends. And it's actually, this is the song before Montana on the album. So, I'm excited. Y'all have been hyping this song up. I've gotten comments for it, probably dating back to that video now that I'm thinking about it. So, I'm excited to finally listen to it. There's just so many damn songs in his catalog, and I'm just excited, bro. I like this this Frank Friday thing. It's been, you know, it doesn't get like a ton of views. I don't really care. I just enjoy the music, you know what I mean? So I'm glad you guys are here with me, and let's enjoy this. If y'all aren't subscribed, we do this every Friday around 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out at the premieres. We have a good time. We chat and bullshit, make fun of each other, make fun of my dumbass. We have a good time. All right, here we go. Dinah-Moe-Humm by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. And 3, a 2, a 1, a go.
I couldn't say where she's coming from, but I just met a lady named Dinah-Moe-Humm.
Okay.
She strolled on over, said, "Look here, bum, I got a $40 bill, say you can't make me come." You just can't do it.
Probably can't.
She made a bet with her sister who's a little bit dumb. She could prove at any time all men was scum. I don't mind that she called me a bum, but I knew right away she was really gonna come. So I got down to it. I whipped off her bloomers and stiffened my thumb and applied rotation on a sugar plum.
Oh my god, bro. Here we go.
I poked and stroked till my wrist got numb, but I still didn't hear no Dinah-Moe-Humm. Dinah-Moe-Humm.
This fucking guy.
Dinah-Moe-Humm, Dinah-Moe-Humm. Where's this dynamo coming from? I done spent 3 hours and I ain't got a crumb from the dynamo. Dynamo, dynamo from the Dinah-Moe-Humm.
Oh boy.
Got a spot that gets me hot, ooh, and you ain't been to it. No, 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 no. Got a spot that gets me hot, ooh, and you ain't been to it. No, no, got a spot that gets me hot, but you ain't been to it. No, 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 got a spot that gets me hot, but you ain't been to it. 'Cause I can't get into it unless I get out of it, and I gotta get out of it before I get into it.
This is like the yin to when the torch is over is yang.
She looked over at me with a glazed eye and some bovine perspiration on her upper lip area, and she said, "Just get me wasted, and you're halfway there, 'cause if my mind's tore up, then my body don't care." I rubbed my chinny chin and said, my, what sort of thing might this lady get high upon? I checked out her sister, who was holding the bed, and wondered what kind of trip the young lady was on. The $40 bill didn't matter no more. When her sister got naked and laid on the floor, she said, "Dinah-Moe might
Frank was a fucking
be
freak,
bed,
bro.
but she could use a little." If I wasn't done yet, I told her,
Just because the sun was a place in the sky, no reason to assume I wouldn't give her a try.
so I pulled on her hair, got her legs in the air, and asked if she had any cooties in there.
What do you mean, cuties? No cuties on me.
She was buns up kneeling, I was wheeling and dealing. She surrendered to the feeling,
What the
and
actual
she
fuck?
started into squealing.
It's what you
Dinah-Moe watched from the edge of the bed, with her lips just a twitching and her face gone red, some drool rolling down from the edge of her chin, while she spied the condition her sister was in. She quivered and quaked and clutched at herself, while her sister made a joke about her mental health, till Dinah-Moe finally did give in. But I told her all she really needed was some discipline. Kiss my aura. Dora. It's real Angora. Would y'all like some
Yeah,
more?
George Duke's been killing it on the keys in the back.
Right here on the flora. And how about you, Fauna? You wanna?
Who is it? It's Ralph Humphrey, drums.
Sound like you're choking on something.
Did you say you want some more? Well, here's some more. Oh, sure. Look,
Oh shit!
you think I could interest you in a pair of zircon-encrusted tweezers?
I know that reference. That's the next song.
Tweezers.
He really likes that word, tweezers.
Wait a minute, let me sterilize them. Give me your lighter. I couldn't say where she's coming from, but I just met a lady named Dinah-Moe-Humm. She strolled on over, said, look here, bum, I got a $40 bill, say you can't make me come. You just can't do it.
Nope.
I whipped off a bloomers and stiffened my thumb and applied rotation on a sugar plum. I poked and stroked till my wrist got numb, and you know I heard some Dinah-Moe-Humm. Some Dinah-Moe-Humm. 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 Dynamo. Dynamo. Some Dynamo. And little Dynamo.
Oh, fucking fade out.
Dynamo. And some Dynamo. And some Dynamo. And a little Dynamo.
And Montana follows this? That's crazy. Now I want to listen to that again. Yeah, George Duke was killing it. So was Ruth, Ralph, Frank. It said there was a couple people who did vocals on that. It said Ken Vassy, Sal Masquez. They did vocals on this as well. Yeah, that was Frank at his freakiest, man. Other than like The Torture Never Stops. So far, at least, that was his most freaky song because it just seems like it's just about fucking a girl and her sister. Man, y'all had some fun back then, didn't you? Jesus Christ. Nowadays, it's completely different. I mean, it's the same, but it's not. Like, I'm glad that I'm in a relationship. I feel bad for the kids that have to date nowadays with social media and fucking Twitter or X, whatever it's called, man. I'm so glad I don't use that shit. Like, that stuff is so bad for you. But, like, that that was definitely Frank at his most ingenious with the lyrics and his, like, phrasing, the way he uses his voice as an instrument, basically, and, like, the different inflections and sounds he gets out of his voice, and the backing vocals and the moans and stuff, like, from The Torture Never Stops. It's interesting. And then they got the zircon tweezers. The zircon tweezers at the end there, and that I think is in Montana as well with some dental floss. I was like, I know that reference, I think. Yeah, but Ruth was great on this as always, man. She's always a highlight of these Mothers of Invention songs. Her like strange percussion, I think, adds like literally so much life to the sound. You know, Frank's guitar, his vocals are like 50-60%. I'd say 50% of the music, and then like George Duke on the keyboards has got a percentage. She's got a higher percentage than most, I think. I think she's got a pretty big market share of the Frank Zappa and Mothers of Invention sound. And I'm glad because then she's just ingenious with some of the stuff she comes up with. It's so like off-the-cuff randomness, it feels like. But apparently what did someone say on the first video? I still remember this to this day. They said that she's not good at improvising or something. I don't know about that. I don't know her practice habits or what she does, but somebody said that. But I don't hear that at all, unless, whatever. I think she's great. George Duke on the keyboards, of course, is great as well. His synthesizer and kind of strange sounds that add a lot to the music as well. Because Frank, creates those whole worlds in your head, like the cartoons for your ears sort of thing. But for that to work, you need a ton of like very unique kind of quirky sounds and mixing and stuff like that. And I think George Duke's keyboards and the synthesizers, Tom Fowler on the bass, it adds so much to it. Jean-Luc Ponty on the violin as well. Bruce Fowler on the trombone. Ian Underwood on clarinet, flute, alto sax, tenor sax. Sal Vasquez, trumpet. I mean, there's just so many people in this band, and they all add to the sound. But I think everyone's got, there's levels to this shit, sort of thing. But yeah, I had that was the most fun I've had with the Frank Zappa track in a while. I think just his humor is just it speaks my language. I like funny words too. I like funny word combinations because words are hilarious. Though some of the combos you can come up with are just they're just kind of ingenious, and he is one hell of a wordsmith, and he knows how to put it all together, and then add, of course, his insane guitar to it as well. Like he's just like, goddamn, man, like the universe, the creator, whatever you want to call him, gave him a lot of talent. He got a lot of talent, more than most people, probably 99% of the world. He was a genius. He's definitely the modern composer, one of the best ones, it feels like, because his compositions. Like, he can go from strange, quirky, weird sex shit like this to, like, Inca Roads, which is, like, a whole different world compared to this. But then you jump to other songs, like, Billy the Mountain. That one's Muffin Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got so much variety. It's kind of insane. And, damn, I'm so glad we found him on this channel. The Royal We. You guys already knew him, obviously. But he's definitely just been a touchstone for this channel. And for me personally, just in musical theory and just how he approaches things, it's just so perplexing but intriguing at the same time, because he's kind of like a walking contradiction. So am I, so we got that in common. And I find that very fascinating. He's a very interesting fellow, and he's a freak, obviously. Like, just listen to his music. That motherfucker is weird, and he's into some weird shit probably. But hey, aren't we all? You know what I mean? So I think on that note, we're going to end this Frank Friday. I fucking loved it, as always, man. I don't think he's put out a bad song on this channel for me yet. And I highly doubt that he will. So if you want to pick the next Frank Friday, join our Patreon right here. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $10 tier or up, which is the super patron tier, you get one free request a month. You can pick any video, just keep it like under 20 to 25 minutes, just respect my time, because it's a very finite amount of time in the day. And it's only a certain amount of hours in the day that I feel like even recording, because I'm kind of an asshole, if you can't tell. I try to be nice on here. I'm very nice, but if you look, just read my comments sometimes. For most of the day, I'm an asshole. I don't know. But at nighttime, from about 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I'm okay. You know what I mean? So that's when I try to record. So thank you for watching, guys. There's also a PayPal link in the description if you want to send in a request for Frank Friday or anything else that way as well. I think that's it, guys. Hope you have a good one. Stay weird. Jazz isn't dead. It just smells funny.